and we should be good.
Okay.
You're on, Denise.
All right. Well, welcome to our next Zoom meeting. It's August 12th, and we'll open the meeting by doing a roll call. And I am here. Tom is not here. Laura?
Here.
Pat is not here. Barbara?
Here.
Mary?
Here.
And Linda? We just can't hear her.
Yeah. She is here as well.
Okay, so first on the agenda, we're going to approve the minutes. The minutes of the July 8th, 2020 meeting have been presented and reviewed. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll motion to approve the minutes.
All right, do I have a second?
I'll second, provided I can. They were minutes from my meeting. Is it okay for me to second?
Hope so.
That's a good question because you were, maybe we should hold off then. I mean, we could approve these at the next meeting. So
Okay.
maybe we should hold off on that because given that it was your meeting, Barbara, and you weren't officially on the board then, I am unsure if you can actually second that. So why don't we hold off on the minutes then, and we'll do them at the next meeting when we hopefully have all our key players.
Okay.
Okay. So that means we'll skip the next set too as well. So I guess we'll skip right past the minutes then and move on
To the director's report. It's all you.
That's me. All right. So first of all, I'd like to say that Barbara was sworn into the board. I am thankful and grateful for her continued service. As far as what's going on here, every day I am learning and working towards what we can do for our seniors and continuing to reduce the risk to everyone. We remain closed here in the building. The staff is working their normal hours. I personally have been on many different Zoom meetings with the MCOA, Dial-A-Bet, and other directors from neighboring towns. Every community seems to be doing everything obviously a little different because we're all a little different. They use their town guidelines and the state guidelines. Some have actually opened and are having some seniors in and so forth. But again, with the approval of their town, others are using tents outside to be able to do some stuff, keeping people socially distant, wearing masks and following guidelines. Some are having a social hour or an afternoon tea outside. I have explored the idea of trying to get a tent to see if we could maybe get some stuff going for some of our seniors to have outside and some social interaction. But at this point, it is not an option that has been approved by all the town authorities, so I'm not able to move forward with that. Last night, the Board of Selectmen had a meeting, and they voted to allow us to use, I'm going to try to utilize some of our workplace volunteers in order to just get out our newsletter. That hasn't gone out because we haven't had our volunteers, our building hasn't been open, we haven't had anybody in. So they did vote that I could use them on a limited basis. They won't be in the building. They will be able to be either take and go and bring it home. Laura actually is one of the people that I spoke to that as a volunteer would be willing to take some stuff home and help out with the newsletters and folding and that. And some of the other people I spoke to also were willing. Again, they either will take it and go, or we may try, weather permitting, to utilize some outdoor space on our porches to get that done. But again, that was approved and so forth by the Board of Selectmen, so I'm happy about that. What else? Today is our first day back with the podiatrist. So we actually have Dr. Chan here today. Board of Health gave approval. The town hall people, everyone approved that this was okay to do with safety protocols. So Dr. Chan is here. No one's in the building except for the one person getting their feet done. They come in the back door. They don't come anywhere else in the building. They go directly into the room. Dr. Chan does his thing, sanitizes before and after, and that person leaves. And once they're safely out, then the next person is allowed to come in once everything's been sanitized and does it again. So that's been approved, which again, I think people will be grateful for. Yeah, I think people were great. Who doesn't want their toes done? And then also Board of Health has said same procedure we can do. In September, we're going to start back up our hairdresser. So again, same procedures with the sanitation, one person at a time, you know, you wait your turn outside, you come in when it's your turn and so forth. But again, with all the safety protocols in place, we have been given a green light that we can do our hairdresser as well. So I'm hoping that people will be excited about that, as who doesn't want their hair done and their toes
They
done.
will be.
Today, it's getting done.
Exactly. So that's all that good stuff. We're continuing to do our Monday around town buses to the pharmacy, bank, and Family Dollar only. Tuesday, we still have the 2 trips going to the food shopping, still a limited capacity of 4 people on the bus. The Meals on Wheels are continuing daily. Building and property maintenance. We had a garbage disposal issue right when I started. But thankfully I have some experience in that. And with the assist of Todd DeCudo, our custodian, we were able to fix it with no plumber call. So we're back in business with our garbage disposal. No money expended. And also, and this is minor, but we had some little like trees kind of growing up through some of the lattice out back. The DPW graciously came and cut those so that we don't have little trees growing up through the back lattice. So that's nice. Buses, we still don't have the second bus return from the graveyard, but the good news is that Frank has talked with Dial-A-Bat and we will be getting a new bus. It only has 11,000 miles on it, so it leads me to believe it's fairly new. Oh, what's that kitty? Barbara had a kitty cat. That's okay. He did say it is smaller, it does not require a CDL license, which is, I guess, the same as what's happening with the bus we have now, which is a 15 passenger. I could not clarify what size we're getting. I did try clarifying with Frank and Dial-A-Bat. The bus, I guess, hasn't actually arrived, according to Glenn over at Dial-A-Bat, so he wasn't sure the actual size. So I'm hoping that maybe it'll be a 14 passenger as well. But that's the information I have on that so far.
Good.
Programs and trips. We are, again, I spoke to Board of Health and got the blessing on this, but we are going to resume our Wednesday trips to Walmart and Raynham. No lunch included, but at least they'll be able to get their stuff in Walmart and Raynham. And we're going to do it weekly. Hopefully this will happen and enough people will want it, but we're going to do weekly on Wednesdays. Joe Scalata is going to be willing and able to drive.
Good.
And again, because we're limited to 4 people, I'm told that normally there would be about 16 people. So if we do it weekly and everybody kind of gets a rotation, that would hopefully give everybody a chance to get to their Walmart trip. So
Good.
We'll see how that goes, but that is on the list coming up for September. And I think that's everything I have on my director's report. So hopefully I did well for my first one.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right, do I have a motion to approve the director's report?
I approve the director's report.
Do I have a second?
Second, Barbara.
All right, is there any discussion? Hearing none, we need to do a roll call for yes or no vote to approve. So Laura
I approve.
and Barbara,
Yes.
and I vote yes. So I don't think there's anyone else abstaining or opposed. So thank you, the motion passes.
Perfect.
Do we have a financial report?
I don't at this time. I'm waiting on the final figures from over the treasurer's office. So I didn't want to do a report that may not have had correct numbers. So I'm going to wait and do that at the next one.
Okay. Do we have any committee reports?
I do have some information. Old Colony Elder Services contacted me. We do have some money that's coming through the CARES Act funding that will provide some financial assistance to the COAs in the region, and the funds can be used for specific items. They have criteria. I did ask Barbara as far as what she thought of me using this and so forth, and her suggestion was to have the building thoroughly cleaned, rugs, everything sanitized and that. So I have a gentleman coming tomorrow to give me a quote on that and how much that would be to do that. Also from Old Colony Elder Services, they have a new program that they partnered with Stop and Shop, and they're actually going to be providing all of our Meals on Wheels grocery bags. Stop and Shop is assembling the bags, so they're going to be delivered here and they can be sent out. They're all non-perishable so that they don't have to go out quickly all at once. So the drivers that deliver the Meals on Wheels can, we can kind of space it out so it's not too much all at once. But the bags are going to include things like pasta, tomato sauce, peanut butter, crackers, tuna fish, all kinds of non-perishable stuff. So that is nice for our Meals on Wheels people. And also the other thing under Old Colony Elder Services is that you're going to have to nominate me to serve as a representative on the Old Colony Elder Services Board of Directors. Is that right, Barbara? Or,
Board of Directors. Yeah, delegate from Whitman.
yeah. So what happens, what I'm told is our board, you will nominate me or recommend to nominate me, I guess, is the wording that Lori said. And then the Board of Selectmen will actually approve that I be nominated.
Mhm.
So you'll have to vote on that.
Okay, do you want to, should I make that motion now?
Sure.
Okay, I make the motion to nominate Mary to serve as delegate to the Old Colony Elder Services Board of Directors. So I guess,
I second.
And then a roll call.
So Denise, I say yes. Laura,
I say yes.
Barbara.
I say yes.
All right, it passes.
Thank you. I also have under the Friends of Seniors, I just want to say it's with great sadness that I have to report that the president, Roberta Ellis Drews, did pass away. And I'd like to extend, from all of us, our condolences to her friends and family. Self-help, I don't have anything new to report there. I don't have old business. Under new business, we need to reorganize the board. So you as the board will have to vote how you would like to do that.
So what exactly?
So we need a chairman, a vice chairman. Is that all you have, right? Is that all this board? Just a vice and a chairman? Is there a clerk?
No, just members.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's a whole three of you right here to vote. I think that someone might graciously accept a vice position.
I guess that might be me.
Maybe. Denise, if you would graciously continue as where you are, that would be appreciated.
Okay.
But someone has to make that motion. So the motion would be to.
Okay, I make a motion that Denise continues as chairman of the board. Chairperson, excuse me.
I second the motion.
Okay, so it approves. We do a roll call.
Yeah, we need a roll call.
Okay, so Barbara,
Yes.
Laura,
Yes.
and I'll say yes. So I don't think there's anyone opposed, so we'll move on.
Oh, actually, no, we need to vote to make someone else the vice.
So I nominate Barbara to be the vice chair.
There you go.
I second it.
All right, we'll do the roll call. I say yes. Laura
I say yes.
and Barbara.
Sure. No,
Thank
I'd be happy
you.
to. Thank you.
It's very appreciated. Thank you both.
You're welcome.
So that looks like everything. Unless anybody has anything else, that's everything we have besides the date of the next meeting would be Wednesday, September 9th. I just want to make sure I have that right. September
Yep.
9th at 9 a.m. if that is good for everybody.
Sounds
That
good to
works.
me.
Laura's checking her calendar.
Yep, that works.
That works? Perfect.
Right, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I
So
motion
moved.
to adjourn.
All right, and we have a second, so we'll need to roll call. So Laura,
Yes.
yes, and Barbara,
Yes.
and I vote yes. So thank you. The meeting is officially adjourned.
Perfect. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. It's going to
You
get
too.
cooler tomorrow and the weekend's going to be gorgeous. So enjoy.
All right.
Good job, Mary.
luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.